Nirvakalsa. This is yoga for relaxation. Come on, sit down on the floor and let's do some yoga. Sit cross-legged comfortably. Sit up tall, chest high, chin level, lower back tucked in, palms together at the heart center. We'll use our tune-in mantra. We chant this 3 times, taking a deep breath through the nose for each repetition. We use this tune-in mantra because it will alert you on all levels, and yoga does affect you on all levels, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual, so that you can have the best learning experience. Okay, we'll take a deep breath through the nose, chant Ong Namo, Gurudev Namo. The first time you chant the mantra, really go to the core of your being, as though you were a point in space. The second time you recite the mantra, then spread out, enlarge yourself, expand, get as big as you can. And the third time we chant the mantra, blend the two, your unit and inner self and your outer projected self. Okay, eyes closed, focused at the brow point. Inhale deeply. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. And exhale, relax the breath, relax the hands. Okay, let's stretch now. Stretch the legs out in front of you. Hold on to the left leg, foot close to the chest, shin parallel to the ground. Let's roll the ankle. Okay, other side. Good, left knee to the right shoulder. Other side. Butterfly. Left leg out in front. Right leg. Leave the left leg right out in front of you and then place the left foot by the left hip, top of the foot on the ground. Keep the knees together as you lean back on the hands. Other side. Switch again. This time lift the left hip. Keep equal weight on the hands. Other side. Butterfly. Keep the soles of the feet together now and lie down flat on your back. Just let gravity pull the knees apart and have the arms by the sides. Okay, good. Knees up, feet flat, lower back against the carpet. Tilt the pelvis. Now cross the left leg over the right. Bring both knees down to the left side of the body. Good. Switch. Right over left, knees to the right. Okay, knees up, feet flat. Have the hands in a basket behind the head and lift the head up off the ground. Feel that stretch behind the neck and in between the shoulder blades. And head down, keep the hands behind the head, elbows against the ground, shoulder blades together, chest high. Legs flat. Stretch the arms up overhead on the ground. Point the toes away from the body as well. Now knees to the chest, head up, nose between the knees, hands on the shins. And rock a few times on the spine. And rock yourself up. Okay, come up into cow pose now. Arch up cat. Come out of position, sit cross-legged. Have the hands in a basket, stretch up, push out 60 degrees, stretch out through the shoulders. Now straight up. Let go of the hands, catch the right hand, lean left and pull left without twisting the body. Other hand, other side. Okay, straighten up. Right hand on the left elbow behind the head. Other side. Hands in a basket behind the head, elbows back, chest out. Relax the arms down. Now right hand on the left elbow, stretch the arm across the chest. Other side. And relax the arms down. Now roll the head in a large, slow, smooth circle. Reverse. Now bring the head upright. You know what's coming. 3, 2, 1, do it. What is this man doing on TV? Okay, today we're going to do a lot of exercises, more exercises than we've done in any other class that we've had so far. They'll be short, but there'll be a lot of them. And what we're going to work on is the upper back, shoulders, and neck. Now this area really takes a beating, and it doesn't matter if you're young or old, if you're fit or if you're not fit. A lot of people really do collect tension in their shoulders. Some of it's from biomechanics, If you carry a book bag, over one shoulder, of course you're going to have some shoulder tension. There'll be problems with your shoulder. That goes for a heavy purse or a briefcase as well. So it's good to be aware of exactly the things that you do on a daily basis, because they do affect your physical body. It's best to carry your loads evenly, more towards the center of the body. A backpack is preferable to a briefcase. Also, just plain sitting down and doing things at desks, which most of us do on some kind of daily basis, especially if you work with a computer. There's a real tendency to kind of get lost in computer land and to freeze yourself in a certain position and to be drawn right into the screen and into the program. And you end up kind of hunching yourself into a space, and then pretty soon your shoulders ache or your neck aches and you don't know why. It's good to take a break every once in a while and do some of the exercises, some rolling of the shoulders or some head and neck rolls, or to get up and move the body on a regular basis. That goes for driving too. If the weather is inclement, if you've got rain or snow, it's slippery, it's dark, there's a tendency to really grip that steering wheel hard and hunch the shoulders as well. So it's good to be aware of those things. And if all else fails, and on a regular basis, it's good to do shoulder exercises and upper body exercises like we're going to do today. You may not even realize how much tension you're carrying in this part of the body until you get rid of it with this particular exercise set. I found when I did this exercise set recently was after I was doing some work. I was taking wallpaper down in a bathroom. And my upper back and shoulders were really pretty sore after I did it. And it really took me a couple of times doing this exercise set to kind of work the kinks out and take the tension out of the shoulders. By the way, there are two main warning signs from the yogic point of view when an impending upper respiratory illness is going to come about. One of them is slow digestion, and I'll talk more about that later, but what they mean by slow digestion and elimination is that anything that you eat needs to be eliminated within 24 hours. If it's, goes over that 24-hour period, then it's slow. The second warning sign of that impending illness is upper back and shoulder tension. Definitely I can write it down or look at my watch. Within 24 hours, if I have a lot of tension or I'm feeling very tight in my upper back and shoulders, pretty soon I'll have a tickle in my throat, I'll be sneezing, or perhaps a flu will be starting to develop. So it's good to take the tension out of the upper back and shoulders. Probably even as I'm talking about it right now, you're going, oh yeah, stop talking about this and let's start doing this. I can feel it already. Once again, my friends Gary and Maisha are helping me. During this particular series, Maisha is going to show you some modifications. There's 3 exercises that you may not be able to do. She's going to be doing other exercises and modifying one of these exercises as well, and I'll point that out to you when it's happening. There are 2 exercises in this particular set that you're not familiar with, and before we get to them, I want to explain in detail exactly how to do them so that we can flow into them and through them, because they fall kind of in the middle of the series that we're going to do today. So these 2 exercises are called shoulder stand and plow pose. And so I'm going to have Gary help us with a demonstration here on these. So Gary, come on up, lie down. Now, these are our first 2 inverted postures, and inverted means that your feet are higher than your head, and they're really wonderful. I do them on a daily basis myself, and because they bring a lot of extra circulation into the upper part of the body, they stimulate the higher glands, thyroid, parathyroid, thymus, hypothalamus, pituitary, and pineal gland. And they really take a lot of tension out of the lower part of the body because, usually you're on your feet all day, whether you're sitting at a desk or you're standing and walking around, and your legs do get tired. It's a great way of taking tension out of the legs. And there's nothing like these exercises for total body relaxation. Once you relax out of these 2 postures, it's just a wonderful overall feeling of letting tension go from the whole body. Now, there is a warning that comes with these exercises, however. If you have got an injured neck, first of all, you want to avoid these exercises entirely. If you've got any question about that, you might want to see a doctor or a chiropractor to really check to see if you can do this, because this places a little bit extra pressure on these vertebrae in the upper back and the neck. Although the way we're going to do it is the safest way possible, and we do it in such a way where I would say, 90% of the people can do it the way we're doing it, which is a slightly modified way instead of the full posture way. The other warning is if you've got a real tight lower back, sometimes it's easy to overstretch in these positions because you're feeling the whole exercise in this part of the body and you're not really realizing what's happening to the lower back, especially in plow pose. And there's a tendency to overstretch. So just be aware of that. We're going to hold these postures for pretty short periods of time. Most of you will be able to do it if you can get into the posture. But you just have to judge for yourself if you did do it too long. So the next time you practice it, you might want to shorten the amount of time that you do it. Okay, so first of all, plow pose. You start lying down like this. Are you awake? Okay. And with the palms down like this, you have the legs together now. And then you inhale and bring the legs up and over the body. See how he bends his knees a little bit? And he brings his legs over the body. Now he's got the flexibility where he can touch his toes to the ground, probably. But what I want you to do is stay in this half position, okay, with his legs parallel to the ground. It's not a real stable position, so it's okay if you take your hands and place them on your hips to stabilize yourself. Now, if you can, keep your knees straight on this, but if your legs start to quiver, then I want you to bend your knees just a little bit like he's doing. And that's plow pose, okay? And then from plow pose is what we're going to do is come up into shoulder stand, and that here is he's just straightening out his legs like this. And you see how he can move his head from side to side like this? Now in the full shoulder stand, he wouldn't be able to do this, but his back is at about 60-degree angle to the ground, and he's carrying a lot of the weight of this particular posture on his hands, on his elbows, and upper arms, okay? This is the 3/4 shoulder stand. And to get out of the shoulder stand, you come back down into plow pose, and then slowly lower yourself down. You can use your hands if you want to, vertebra by vertebra. He's keeping his head on the ground, and then now he's bending his knees, placing the feet flat on the ground, and then straightening them out. Most excellent. Thank you. Okay, so come on up and rock yourself up, and let's go. No, I mean come up and go back to your place, and then we'll get on with this set. Yeah. Okay, so those are the two postures. Now, if you are reluctant to do them, then just look at Maisha, because while we're doing plow pose and shoulder stand, she's going to be doing spine flexes and that grinding motion that we do for the lower back. All right, so let's now start this series for the upper back and shoulders. Come standing up slowly. Okay, now, what you're going to do is have the feet about shoulder width apart, and you're going to hook your thumbs together. The knees are a little bit bent, and you're going to bring your arms up overhead so that the upper arms are against the ears and locked against the ears. What you're going to do is you're going to inhale and stretch up and back without falling over, and then exhale, bend from the waist, okay? The arms, as you can see, are staying right next to my ears all the way down. As you exhale down as far as you comfortably can, if you can touch the floor, that's fine. If you can't, that's okay too, okay? So inhale, stretch up and back, and exhale, stretch forward and down. Keep the knees a little bit bent, and now continue. Inhale and continue. Get a good stretch in each position, but take it a little bit easy if you're feeling tight. Okay, let's do a few more. Good, now inhale up and back. And exhale, straighten up, relax the arms. Good. Keep the feet just about right where they are. And what I want you to do now is, once again, keeping the knees a little bit bent, I want you to hang over the legs. If your arms really rest on the ground, I want you to hold on to opposite elbows like this, And just let the shoulders and neck hang freely. Knees a little bit bent, normal breath. Just let the shoulders go, let the neck go. Very good. Come down now from this position right onto the knees and heels in cow pose. Hands straight down from the shoulders, fingers pointing forward, elbows are locked straight, heels are touching, knees are a bit apart. And then what we're going to do is inhale and cow, exhale, arch up and cat. Okay, inhale cow, exhale cat, inhale cow, exhale cat, and continue. Just go at a nice steady pace. Keep the eyes closed, focused at the brow point. Really get the full range of motion with the head and neck. When you're in cow pose, really pull the neck up and back. When you've arched up into cat, bring that chin all the way to the chest. That's good for all 26 vertebrae, releases energy from where it's stored near the lower part of the spine. Brings a lot of good circulation to the face and head, makes your eyes bright. It's really a good overall spine exercise. A few more. And now inhale cow, spine press down, head arch back. And exhale, come out of position, sit down, straighten out the legs, and lie down flat on your back. Maisha, you can stay sitting up. What we're going to do is plow pose and shoulder stand, just the way I showed you. If you can't do this, just do what Maisha is doing. She's going to start with spine flexes while we're doing the plow pose, and then she's going to go to the grinding motion while we do the shoulder stand. Okay, but otherwise, legs are together, palms are down by the sides. Okay, now inhale, raise the legs up and over the body. Bring the legs till they're about parallel to the ground. If you're feeling wobbly, go ahead and support the lower back or the hips with the hands. And now begin slow, deep breathing. We're going to hold this for 1 minute. Keep the breath slow and deep. You know, supporting the lower back with the hands. Bring the legs up straight, have the legs together, and point the toes to the ceiling. And just make sure that you can move the head and neck. I want that to be able to happen. If you can't do that, then let a little pressure off by walking the hands down the legs, down right on the hips themselves. If you're a little bit cantilevered like this, in other words, the toes are over the head, that's okay. Slow, deep breathing. "30 seconds more. Very good. Inhale. And exhale, come back into plow pose. Legs parallel to the ground. Now in plow pose, inhale. And exhale, slowly lower yourself down. See if you can come down vertebra by vertebra. Use your hands if you need to. Keep the head on the ground throughout. Once the lower back is flat, bend the knees. Place the feet on the ground, straighten out the legs. And rest just a moment with normal breath. Okay, Maisha, you can lie down flat now too. Doesn't that feel great? It's a great posture to come out of. Okay, our next position is going to be extended locust or boat pose. So flop over onto your stomach, and you guys come around, face around this way so that your heads are this way. Have the legs together, but extend the arms out in front of you on the ground with the hands in a basket and the chin on the ground. What you're going to do when I give you the go-ahead is you're going to lift your legs up as high as you can, keeping the legs relatively straight and together. And then you're going to lift your arms up off the ground as well, as high as you can with the head up and back. So just the midsection part of the body will be on the ground. And in this position, it's going to be your choice. You can do breath of fire or slow deep breathing. This is one of my favorite postures, by the way, probably because I find it so challenging. But it's just wonderful for the upper back and shoulders. There's really nothing like it, especially for me. So I really like this posture. 3 minutes of this posture just really does it to me. And I have a hard time doing that long. But we're going to do it about 45 seconds or a minute. And just do your best with it. Right at the end of the posture, your hands may only be 1/4 of an inch off the ground, but keep them off the ground if you can. All right? All right, so inhale, raise the arms up, lift the legs up. Your choice, slow deep breathing or breath of fire. "30 seconds more. Almost there, keep up. You've done it. Inhale, arch up. Exhale down. Good work. Turn the head to the side. Have the arms by the sides, hands by the hips. And just rest a moment. Take a deep breath or two. Very good. Push yourself up on the knees and heels now. And I'll demonstrate what we're going to do next. This is a moving sphinx pose. What you're going to do is you're going to start with the forearms on the ground like this, a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, and the forehead on the ground. You'll inhale, lift the head up, chest up, and then you're going to push yourself up and continue arching up and back. And you come out just the opposite way, keeping the head back. You exhale, bend from the elbows, get the forearms down, still keeping the head back. You slowly bring the forehead back to the ground. Okay, come on into position. Forehead on the ground. Okay, now inhale, lift the head up, chest up, straighten the elbows, stretch up and back. Keeping the head back, exhale, roll the forearms down to the ground. And now slowly put the forehead back on the ground. And continue. Inhale up, exhale down. Just go at a nice, slow, steady, and easy pace. few more. Inhale up. And exhale, lower yourself down and rest in baby pose. Have the arms by the sides, hands by the ankles, forehead on the ground. If you need to, place the hands out in front of the body to support your weight. And just rest with normal breath. Okay, good. Now slowly rise up. Stay on the knees and heels. This next posture is called Yoga Mudra. Mudra, as you remember, is a hand position. You're going to have your hands in a basket behind the back. And then what you're going to do is you're going to bring the forehead to the ground and lift the hands up high and hold them in this position. Now, if this is difficult, if you have a hard time going in baby pose, what I want you to do as a modification is what Maisha is going to be doing, and that is sitting cross-legged, having the hands in a basket, once again behind the back, but just lifting the hands up high. Okay? So, one of the two now. If you can, up on the knees and heels, bring the forehead to the ground, hands in a basket, lift the hands up high. Hold the position now, and do slow, deep breathing. This is a really wonderful posture for opening up the upper back and shoulders. It's very good for the whole lymphatic system. It's good for the regulation of your metabolism. If you have any tendency towards arthritis or bursitis in your shoulders in your family, this would be a great exercise to do on a regular basis. Half done. Okay, good. Inhale deeply. And exhale, lower the arms down, rise up, and then come off the knees and heels and sit cross-legged. Great. Bring the hands out to the knees now, and hold on to the knees with the hands. We're going to do an upper spine flex. This is kind of a unique motion. It takes a little practice to get this down. What you're going to do is lock your elbows straight, and then you're going to inhale and arch up, lifting the chest up high like this. Keeping the elbows straight, you're going to exhale and drop the chest down. Okay? There's not a lot of as much action in the pelvic area as there is with the lower spine flex that we've done so much. This is more inhale, lift, exhale, drop back. So it looks like this. And you actually use your hands to lever yourself up. Okay, let's try that now. Inhale up, exhale back, inhale up, exhale back, inhale up, exhale back, continue. 30 seconds more. Just go at a nice steady pace. Very good. Inhale up. And exhale. Great. Okay, place your hands in a basket now, behind the neck, underneath any hair, and then pull the elbows back. What we're going to do is a twisting motion with the spine now. You're going to inhale, twist left, exhale, twist right. Smooth motion without pause, at any pace you'd like, from slow to rapid. Inhale left, exhale right. Begin. Few more. Good. Inhale, face forward. Exhale, relax the arms down. Okay, place the hands in a basket again, and this time place it behind the head. This is a lot like our warm-up stretch. Okay, elbows back, shoulders down, chest high, stick your chest out. Hold this position now and do breath of fire. Half done. Inhale. And exhale, relax the arms down. Good, bring the hands back out to the knees. Okay, we're going to rapidly shrug the shoulders now. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, drop them down. Rapid pace, if you can do it. Otherwise, go slow. Inhale up, exhale down. Begin. Few more. And inhale, shrug the shoulders up. Hold the breath in. And exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Hold the breath out now and apply root lock. Squeeze the muscles of the rectum, sex organs, pull the navel point in. Release it, inhale. And exhale, relax the breath. And now, in a very slow motion, begin rolling the head in a large circle. Get the full range of motion as you can with the head and the neck. If rolling your head is uncomfortable for you, then slowly turn the head from side to side, keeping the chin level. Breath is normal. Keep the eyes closed. No, reverse. Go the other way. Really let the tension go from the shoulders and neck as you roll the head. Very good. Inhale, bring the head upright. And exhale. Good. Take your hand now and place it right on the heart center and begin massaging the center of your chest right over the sternum area. Keep massaging. Let the heart center open. Love makes the world go round, and love keeps the tension out of the upper back. So we're opening up the heart here. Very good. Relax the arm down. Okay, now take your thumbs and place them right underneath the high points of your cheekbones. Okay, and begin massaging underneath this area. Normal breath. This technique and the next couple of techniques are for developing memory and helping the face to relax. Okay, good. Now take the heel of one hand and place it at your brow point, and either moving the skin on the forehead or moving it superficially on the top of the skin. Go ahead and begin massaging right at the brow point. This is great if you're a worrier. You tend to knit your brows and collect tension in the forehead. It can really help you to relax. Okay, good. Relax this hand down. Now use this hand or the other hand and place the hand right on the top center of the head and begin massaging the top center of the head. Move the scalp or just massage on the hair, whichever you'd like. Close the eyes and look up through the top center of the head as you're doing this, as though you're looking through an open window into a deep blue sky. Keep massaging the head. And now take your left hand and begin to pat your belly. No, just joking. We're done. Okay. Relax the hands down, straighten out the legs, and lie down flat on your back. Have the arms by the sides, palms up. Eyes are gently closed. I had to make you smile during that because we wanted to keep that heart center open. Eyes are gently closed. Breath is soft and normal. Allow yourself to totally and completely relax. Now stretch the arms up overhead, big stretch up. And twist the body from side to side. Bend one knee, twist the torso over the straight leg. And the other side. Now rub the hands together, rub the soles of the feet together vigorously. Draw the knees up to the chest, rock a few times on the spine, and rock yourself up. Okay, welcome back. What I wanted to do is show you a couple more breathing techniques before we close class today. And these breathing techniques, one is for soothing ragged emotions, and the other one is for sharpening the mind and physical coordination. And they're combination breaths. The first breathing exercise or it's also called pranayama, for soothing ragged emotions is inhaling through the left nostril and exhaling through the right with slow, deep breathing. I call this easy big fella breathing, simply because when I was thinking about this, whenever you see a horse in a movie that's acting kind of wild and wide-eyed, you know, someone always comes up and pats its neck and says, easy big fella. Whenever you feel that way, this is a good breath to do. So let's do that for about 30 seconds just for practice. If you were going to do it on your own, you would do it for a longer period of time, 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, sit up tall, left hand in Gyan Mudra at the knee. Okay, close off the right nostril. Inhale slowly and deeply through the left. Close off the left, exhale right. Continue. Inhale left, exhale right. Okay, good. Now switch hands and switch the pattern. Inhale right, then exhale left. This will sharpen physical coordination and sharpen the mind. This is I'm ready, let's go breathing. And you can do it by itself for 3 to 5 minutes. If you're ever going to do a physical activity that needs more coordination, or you want a quick lift to sharpen the mind. Very good. Inhale. And exhale. Relax the hand down. Okay, let's finish up with the sunshine song now. Have the palms together at the heart center. Pick out that person you'd like to share this energy with. As you picture them in your mind or as you feel them, imagine as though they've already received the energy that you've sent and they're at their healthiest and their happiest. Inhale deeply. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. Sat Nam. Inhale, bend forward from the waist, hands on the ground, forehead to the ground. And exhale, rise up and relax the hands. Very good. So how do the shoulders feel? A little bit better? Sometimes you feel like you get a whole new set of shoulders after you do that exercise set. If you do carry a lot of tension there, sometimes you'll be wanting to do this exercise set a couple of times. So hopefully you've recorded this show so that you can play it again and do all these exercises that we've done again. Okay, quick review. Easy big fella breathing. Inhale left, exhale right. I'm set, I'm ready, let's go. Inhale right, exhale left. Okay, thanks a lot for coming this week, and we'll see you next week for more yoga for relaxation. Sat Nam.